Indian economy stands at a very critical crossroads these days, grappling with challenges that could redefine its future. Our nation, with about 1.4 billion dreams, hopes and aspirations, is feeling the pinch of economic pressures, and the warning bells are growing louder. Unemployment rate is all-time high. Even World Bank has warned us about tough times ahead. Let's learn more about what I'm talking. For millions, the rising cost of food has turned simple meals into a luxury. Inflation, now running higher than the Reserve Bank comfort zone, has left families cutting corners, skipping essentials and worrying about their future, worrying about tomorrow. The once strong rupee has tumbled to record lows, adding fuel to the fire as imports become costlier. Businesses already struggling with wavering demand are currently finding it hard to even stay afloat. And these numbers are stark. GDP growth has slowed down to its weakest in last 7 quarters, and the specter of unemployment, as I already said, looms large for over countless households. For young Indian graduates bursting with potential, the lack of job opportunities threatens to clip their wings before they even take flight. To give you numbers perspective, look at this board here. This is the line graph which clearly depicts India's GDP growth over the last 8 quarters. So in 2022, it was well over 8, but currently it has constantly been on decline for last 8 quarters. In numbers, you can say something like this. In 2020, it was 3.1, 2021, 7.4, 2022, 8.7, 23, 6.3. Currently, it's the lowest. Talking about inflation over the years, it has been on the rise. Temporary decline, but again further on the rise. Currently, it's the highest it has been in last 4 years. In fact, currently it is 6.8. Have a look here. 2020, 5.1. 2021, 5.3. 2022, 6.7. 2023, 6.1. 2024, 6.8. So currently it's the highest. Rupee value has constantly been in decline for decades, in fact. Have a look at this. In 2020, it was 73.6 and has constantly been rising to, in 2024, become 8.1 rupee per dollar. The numbers are really alarming. The World Bank has issued a wake-up call that India cannot afford to hit the snooze button anymore. If the current growth decline trajectory continues, India could take about 75 years, an entire lifetime of an individual, of an average person in fact, to reach just a quarter of US per capita income. Imagine a child born today spending their entire lifetime waiting for an economic miracle to happen, and that may never happen. And that's just the point. That's just the surface. There is also an elephant in the room, which is climate change. World Bank warns that the super heat waves could decline and make weather unbearable and put millions of lives at risks. Farmers, the backbone of India's economy, are already facing the brunt of it, battling unpredictable weather, while urban dwellers brace for floods and power outages. To give you another numbers perspective here, look at this line diagram. So far, in 2020, it was expected that an average Indian would take about 70 years to reach, as I said, quarter of the per capita income of an average US, but it is increasing and constantly increasing. Currently, if you see here, since 2020 to 24, it has only risen and not declined. So earlier it was 70 and now it is 75. It seems the problem exists, but it is being declined. For Ramesh, a farmer in Maharashtra, erratic rains have meant crop failures, debts piling up and sleepless nights. In Delhi, say a single mother Meena is watching her monthly groceries and their bills piling up, wondering how she will pay her children's school fees next month. For Priya, a fresh engineering graduate, the lack of job opportunities had turned hopes into heartbreaks. These stories are not isolated stories. These are the live experiences and examples that we can see around of millions. And they paint a picture of resilience though, yes, agreed, but also of cracks that could deepen into chasms if they are left unaddressed. India, with its vibrant spirit and untapped potential, cannot afford to falter. Even the World Bank urges actions, bold reforms in labor market, banking and infrastructure, and aggressive climate change actions to avert disasters, and policies that could prioritize equitable growth. And the time to act is now, because every delayed reform, every ignored warning, and every missed opportunity pushes India further and closer to a tipping point. And this is not just about numbers on a graph, it's about the lives and dreams of millions and millions of Indians. The world is watching, and the stakes have never been higher. Will India rise to the challenge, or will it let the weight of inaction hold it back and a third world country? Well, I leave it up to you to figure out. This is it in this video. My name is Dr. Ruben Singh, signing off for now. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.